Hello and welcome everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to change a logic board or a display board on a CEM actuator or on an AB actuator with the control unit. First of all, make sure there's no power to the actuator and open up the display. When you lift the display, be careful not to damage the cable connection underneath. Disconnect the cables. Take your screwdriver. Open up the screws in the display. Take your new display. Display is changed. Now we are changing the logic board underneath. Disconnect the cables. Open the 4 screws. Disconnect the cable, flatten cable underneath. Take your new display, connect the cables again. Mount the logic board back again. Connect the cable. Mount the display cover again. Make sure the O-ring is sitting perfectly. Now give power to the actuator. And now there are 2 different options. First of all, you can get the display pre-configured, like the old display you had, or you get the new display and you have to copy all parameters from the existing file to the actuator. Now calibrate the switches, like on the screen. It says not ready. Now we have to load the old actuator file into the actuator. Take your infrared dongle, open Smart Tool, and connect to the actuator. Open up the old file you had. go to the wizard and copy all parameters to actuator. Apply and start. Now all parameters are copied to the actuator. The next thing is we will make a firmware update. So cut the power again. Opening the display. Take your SD card. Insert the SD card in the SD card slot. Give power to the actuator. Actuator, the SD card is flashing the logic board and the display board. It says done. Now what you can see that the firmware on the SD card is too old. So the current firmware is 2.4.3 and the required firmware is 2.4.5. So cut the power again. Take off your SD card, load the newest firmware on the SD card. The firmware you can get from us, just request it. We will send it to you. Rename the file according to the manual. How to perform a firmware update you can check out on our YouTube channel. There you can find how you do it correctly. It's quite easy. The only thing you need is a SD card, a micro SD card, and the correct files from us. Now we are opening the display again. Put in the SD card. Give power to the actuator. Now the actuator is ready for operation.